So today I want to talk to you about the accessories that I've been using for the Ricoh GR4. I'm so excited for this video. I love accessories videos that I do because it's just so much fun to talk about and upgrade the photography experience. So let's get started. First of all, this is the Ricoh GR4, and when I had my Ricoh GR3X, I made a mistake of waiting too long before putting some very necessary accessories on that camera to keep it safe and to just improve the overall fun that I had with the camera. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the UV filter. And by the way, most of the accessories you'll see today, I asked JJC to send to me, and thank you so much for them to send me so much more than I asked. And this is not sponsored, I'm not having an affiliate link for that, just sharing with you my thoughts about this. And some of the things will be absolutely necessary in the level that I think should absolutely come with the camera in the first place. And some of them are just nice to have, some of them maybe less. Let's just get started. As I said, first of all is the UV filter, which obviously I'm not using for UV filter reasons. I use it to keep my lens safe, and we all know the Ricoh GR had some bad experience with dust issues, and just, you know, it's not like a mirrorless camera, it's really exposed to the world much more, because if you see, the lens is very, very deep inside. Even now you can see that I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have dust on the UV filter, which I can clean very easily because it's from the outside, and I don't need to open any cap or something. It's just on it, and it just keeps my peace of mind with the camera. And it's something that I wish I put before on the Ricoh GR3X that I had. I also have it on the Leica Q3 that also JJC sent me, and just peace of mind, just quiet, going on a journey outside and not having bad worries about the camera and about dust issues. So that is a must-have. I don't think it should come with the camera. Everyone has its own opinion on that. Maybe you're scared that it's ruined your image quality, but from my experience, it doesn't, and it's just worth the peace of mind, even if you lose a bit of image quality. But personally, I didn't saw it on my photos at all. So why not have it very, very cheap, I have to say. That's the first accessories. The next one is something that I think should absolutely come with the camera in the first place, and that is the thumb grip that they send me. And I have to share with you that the last Ricoh GR3X that I had, I bought from Amazon, I don't remember the company, a thumb grip for the Ricoh, and it was just too bulky and too messy in my pocket. I didn't want to put it in my pocket, so that made me just take it away and take it outside. I never used it. I threw it somewhere and I forgot all about it. But now, I didn't ask for JJC to send me this thumb grip, but it is so small, it is so well designed and beautiful with the leather on top here. I will show you a close-up later, but you know, it doesn't make me want to take it out when I wanted to put it in my pocket. That's the first thing. And also, I cannot go without it right now. I got so comfortable holding this that without it, it just feels wrong. It feels like I had to get this as accessory with the camera when I got it. Maybe not built in one, but we all know the Ricoh grip is not something very comfortable to use, and I used it to just hold my strap, you know, like this, or put a ring on myself and just loop this thing to make it like well when I hold it in my hands, you know what I mean? And right now with the thumb grip, it's just perfect. It doesn't bother any buttons on the back, and it's pretty, it's small, nothing to not connect to. I really recommend this thumb grip. And you know what, if I get one thing from all the list today, I think it's in a very good competition with other things that I will mention later. So let's move to the next thing. And maybe that's a good time to remind you to subscribe to the channel or like the video. It really helps me a lot. And also maybe consider to join the membership of this channel. We do half an hour weekly live stream outside with cameras, taking photos, talking together. And it costs you less than copy a month. It really helps me. You can cancel it anytime, so you can just join, watch everything and cancel if you want, and you have access to all past recording. It just really helps me a lot and really fun to talk to you there, so maybe consider that. And back to the video. So the next thing is probably not something that I would buy myself, but it's really nice to have, and some people are very into that, and in the second they get even a phone, iPad, whatever, they immediately put glass protector, glass or anything else, like LCD screen protector on their device. Me personally, if you know me and my channel, I never think about that. I just abuse my cameras. Even my Leica Q3 doesn't have a screen protector. My iPhone, my iPad, everything is just going naked like this, and I love it. It doesn't bother me to put it. It's not something that ideological I don't do, but it's just something that never crossed my mind when I get a new device. I don't want to put another layer of something on the screen that I will visually see. But let me show you that in that case, and I had so much, and you know what? I had an anxiety of putting the screen on, the screen protector on myself. I always feel like I will misdo it and will have the bubbles and it will just be waste and go to waste. And right now I put it pretty nicely. I think it was very, very easy to put it on the edges. I don't notice it at all. It doesn't bother the touch screen, and just another peace of mind to have. Again, not the most necessary thing, but I never had any bad experience with the Ricoh GR3X that I have. I had some scratches on those cameras, which I actually love because it made me think that it's mine. I don't know if you can relate to that or not, but it just was my scratches and what recognized this camera and differentiate it from other things. But some people like everything clean and everything keeps perfectly shaped, so consider that. The next accessories, wow, this is fun, I love doing this video, is something that not only by the design of it and the feeling of it, I feel really should come with the camera in the first place, and that is the lens cap. And it looks like something Ricoh made, you know, with the Ricoh GR logo on the front. It's made out of metal. Inside is a, how do you say it? Inside there is a soft padding, and I just feel like, let me show you. It looks like it comes with the camera itself, and I feel like it doesn't ruin or making the camera any bigger. It doesn't ruin the beautiful minimalist design that Ricoh have. It really adds so little to the lens, and it adds so much peace of mind again to go on the street with this, because it's absolutely cover everything and it doesn't bother me in my pockets. Just something that really competes with the thumb grip in my opinion. And I think the two things that if you want to get from this video and you will feel immediately improved is the thumb grip and the lens cap. So those were the two things also that I was afraid will make the camera much bigger and much less comfortable to use, but I absolutely love them. I feel, you know, maybe the disadvantage of the lens cap, that if I open the camera without taking the lens cap off, then it will fall, like it will weirdly make sounds of metal and fall, and maybe I'll forget it. But I just got used to it to put it after I take the shots and take it out before I snap focus on stuff. So there's that. And another accessories that maybe can switch to of what I showed here is a combination between the UV filter and the cap on the top. It's not really UV filter, it's not really a cap, but it's something in between that can keep your camera maybe as safe, and that is the auto landscape that opens and closes automatically as you open and close the camera, and this is keeping your lens pretty safe from dust, and you don't have to open and close this cap every time you open and close the camera, which is actually nice. Maybe it can replace both of them, maybe not. If you like the design of it, it absolutely makes the Ricoh look a bit different, maybe just have a little more character to it. It's nice. So there is that. The next thing is something someone asked me in the comments of my last video, and I promised him that I will make this video the next one. So this is for you and for everyone who wants to get beautiful leather case for the Ricoh. And I hope that JJC won't be too mad at me for doing that, but I actually went to the tailor after I got this case and asked him to put on the back, it doesn't come with what I will show you right now, I asked him to put 2 loops stripes on the back here. Hope you can see it. And it is very well secured there. I did it for 2 reasons. First, when I got the leather case, I thought, first of all, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it's made out of leather, and the inside so soft, so it makes me want to put the Ricoh immediately inside and carry it with me. But, you know, it loses the whole point of Ricoh being inside my pockets, because I won't put this whole leather case inside my pockets. I will maybe throw it in a bag if I want, which is actually the reason to get this case, if you want to put it safely in your bag. But I wanted this to be much more approachable, to open immediately the camera and take it out. And I was afraid that if I have this, I will put it in the bag and then it will be like another Leica, which I will have to take out of my bag to take photos. So I put those loops to put it on my belt. And then when I want to take a photo, I would just open immediately the case like this and take the camera out. It's safe with a magnet, so I'm not worried that this will open in the street. And actually I took this photo by doing that, by walking on the street, which I think is something that should come back to style, but put cameras inside and not phones. Like I see people going with digital cameras on their cell phone, just take photo all day. I think it will be cool. Anyway, I think that this is something you should get if you want to keep your, sorry for the noise, if you want to keep your camera safe inside the bag. This is just something small that I added, which I think is nice, and add a little like style to this when you go on the street, but maybe just me. It also comes with a small zipper on the back, which is nice, maybe to put extra batteries if you have, which I'm still waiting for my extra batteries from the shop that I got the Ricoh. Overall, love the look of this, and I never would have got it if JJC wouldn't send it to me to check. So now I show it to you, so maybe you want to check this out. Again, thank you so much, JJC, for sending me all of those cool, amazing accessories, which I love. Now I want to talk to you about the straps that I'm using, because I use many different types of straps over the last couple of years. Straps that maybe some companies send me and I got for present and I got in the Leica shop. And for now, this is the perfect combination for me, and let me share this with you. First of all, for the Ricoh, I'm using PGY Tech straps, and I have two, and now I only use the brown one just because it's so beautiful. It's leather. It just feels so classy with the Ricoh, you know, without the case. Let me show you. I love just going on the street like this, like it looks like a bag. If you can see, it just really complete the look of the Ricoh, the saddle look, if I don't want to put it just in my pocket. And I just love the way it feels. If you ever bought something from PGY Tech, you know the high quality, you know what to expect. I also have their huge bag, which I take with me everywhere I need to carry my cameras and my gear, my computer. Links to the bags that I use from PGY Tech and the stripes in the comment. It's the affiliate link, so it also will help me a lot. And for the Leica, if you are already here and you know and you want something bulkier, something more like sturdy to hold your camera really with a confident feeling that you're not going just like an accessory, you're going with a very rough stripe, like the one you got maybe with the with your Canon or Sony or whatever you're getting there. And this is Owl Crown stripes, and I did a live unboxing video that you can check out. I will put the link in the end of this video. They sent me two stripes, one like this and one a hand strap, which I love. And this is what I use for the Leica, not only because they sent me the black and the red stripe, which is absolutely beautiful. I just feel like I can go with it on the street like this and go it on myself, feel absolutely completely safe. Not something that I don't feel safe with the PGY Tech, but this is just feel much more sturdy and more like fun to hold and use with such a bulkier camera. It doesn't go so well visually on the Ricoh, in my opinion. Maybe you do love this style. And they also sent me this cool shadow button on the top here, very beautiful golden one. You can also check it in the description. Anyway, those were the things that I'm using right now for the Ricoh GR4 mainly. If you have any thoughts on it, any comments that you want to share with me, please write me down below. I want to read that. And tell me what you think is the most important accessories to have on your camera, whether it's the Ricoh or something else. I really want to read that. Maybe I don't have it yet, and I just love accessories videos and I love sharing this with you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video.